It's that time again. Time for some real talk about real issues to enhance your real life. Whatever you think, whatever you know, whatever you feel, Tanya doesn't mind talking about it. Get ready for some real talk that is always rated R, because Talk with Tanya has got to be relevant. Talk with Tanya has got to be refreshing. But most importantly, Talk with Tanya has got to be real. Tune in right now for Real Talk with Tanya White.
Well, I know y'all saying it's not Tuesday or Thursday. What's she doing on? We are having pop-up live interviews with today's woman, 2025 Most Admired Women nominees. And yes, your girl, Real Talk with Tanya White, is in the education category. I said, so why not share the platform with all these beautiful ladies? And Carletta Kilgore is our second interview. Yesterday, we interviewed Chris Fulkerson in athletics and fitness. I hope you saw that. She is 65 and looks not over 45. So y'all better connect with her. I'm going to connect with her because I want to look like Chris when I'm 65. All right. And today we got Carletta Kilgore. She is in the entrepreneurship category for Family Matters Exchange and Visitation Center. We're going to talk to her in just some seconds, but I got to give props to our sponsors who make all these platforms available. Shout out to Miss Tina Siemens, author of 3 books that you can get on Amazon.com right now: Post Oak, Seminole, and The Little Sandals That Could, and Rashayla Burns of R&B Mobile, bartending and catering. You can contact her for all your derbies coming up, adult graduations coming up, all these parties. Connect with Rashayla Burns, R&B Mobile, bartender and catering. She's a minority-owned business, licensed, and so she knows what she's doing. And I have had the pleasure of partaking in her dope beverages that are yummy and innovative for some years now. She is my family, and get with her. So now let's get to Carletta Kilgore, entrepreneur. Hello. Welcome to the pop-up Today's Woman, Most Admired Woman nominee. How you feeling, Carletta?
I'm feeling good, Tanya. I'm in an amazing state in my life now, and had a little small setback, but you know what? This nomination is making up for what I feel like, that imposter syndrome. So it's making it up. Hold on one second.
Okay.
All right,
honey, I know that this ain't been no weather for no sinus people. But Carletta was sharing with me, I am in the nomination now, and I didn't even know this, that out of 400 submissions, they chose 100, and we are in the bunch. How did you feel when you got that email, Carletta?
It was like, who even nominated me, first of all, because I've been out for a while, just been behind the scenes trying to refresh, revamp, and revise Family Matters. Mm-hmm. And then January of this year, I got the diagnosis of breast cancer. So I just had surgery 2 weeks ago. So when I got that, that's why I said everything was running smooth, and then boom. So when I got the email, I said, okay, somebody is watching me, because I had no idea until I got the email that I was nominated for Entrepreneur Week. And I think that category is because I'm also a chef and a caterer, and then also running Family Matters. So I think that's what they saw. She's the entrepreneur.
Yes, in the midst of everything. Won't God do it? You're thinking, oh my goodness, look. And God said, look, in the midst of what you're going through, I'm going to give you an unexpected blessing.
Yes.
And be one of the 100 women in the 2025 Today's Woman. As you're thinking at your most devastating season, God said, look, I got you.
He got me. And it was like, a little weight lifted up off of me, that, because, you could fall into depression real quick. And it was like, okay, Carla, you're going to come out of this. They caught it early, had my surgery. It's doing well, so I'm going to be all right.
You're going to be all right. And we're going to celebrate you. Now I just put in the comments, go to today'swomannow.com. Vote for Carletta Kilgore in the entrepreneurship category. You can vote every hour from now until May 2nd at noon. And while you're over, go to education and vote for your girl, Tanya White. Okay?
That's right.
This is all what we're doing right now. Now, Carletta, you said you're also a chef, but you do Family Matters. Now, that is the testament of not only women balancing, several things that they know God has empowered them to do. But also, as a Black woman, I still rest on the quote that Malcolm X says, "We are the most disrespected and neglected person in the United States." And every day it feels that way, but we keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you find the oomph, the chutzpah to keep going and to have not one but multiple endeavors?
Well, look, Tanya, every time somebody asks me that question, you be like, where? It started on when I was younger on the food side of it, because I was raised by a single father, and me and my brother, he would have had us eating pizza every day. So I learned how to cook at a young age, and then I went to culinary arts school. So I graduated from Sullivan. So, everybody got to eat. So I did that for 39 years. But then also, by not being loved as a child from my father, I got into family stuff. I just felt like, me and my brother didn't have a voice. We had to go live with our father. So the Family Matters came about. I'll be coming up on 7 years in July, but I've been taking care of kids my whole life because I'm a foster parent as well. So it's like, I just get it from God. I just got to give it all to Him, because at any point in time, I always say I'm done. I'm tired. But He said, nope. It's not your turn to give up. He said, these parents need you. My 3 children and my grandchild need me. And so, you know what? I just pull the strength up from Him and say, you know what? He wakes me up every day.
Every day. And isn't it amazing when you look back and you say, God, you gave me the strength to do all these things. Even when you said you didn't feel loved as a child, I know you have bouts with not feeling good enough or qualified enough. And God said, nope, Carletta, you are the one I've chosen. So you said 39 years you've been cooking and doing all these things. And then you just slid in there. You're a foster mother. Carletta, look. People been watching you, yeah. Like, how do you do it? Now, where did you get? Because it all ties in to everything. Family Matters Exchange and Visitation Center, your cooking, your foster. It all ties into who you were created to be. What is your passion, especially to be a foster mother?
Well, I think it all become with family, because I didn't have a family. So I said, guess what? I'm gonna create my own family, because they say blood is not always your family.
Yes.
And so I said, let me build a community where we learn it, because I do teaching. I teach parenting classes. So some parents come out of jail, and haven't seen their children in a while, and then how the cooking comes back. I teach basic cooking classes. So it all ties into one thing, because at the end of the day, you want a family, or sometimes you got to create your own. They got to eat. So you can teach them how to cook basic meals, so whenever they do get the children back in the home, at least you can nurture them with food. Because I feel like I see, when Soul Food on TV came in, every Sunday they had that dinner. We didn't have that. So guess what? I want to create it in somebody else's house. It might not be every Sunday. They Soul Food night might be every Tuesday. So you just create your own space to where you can say, hey, this is my family, and I created peace for us. And it came through food.
Awesome. If you're just tuning in, we talking to 2025 Today's Woman, Most Admired Woman, nominee in the entrepreneurship category, Carletta Kilgore. In the chat, go to todayswomannow.com, go to the entrepreneurs category, vote for her, and then go to education, vote for your girl, Tanya White. Yes. You can vote every hour from now until May 2nd. Now, Carletta, you said you don't even know who voted for you, but I know you are honored. What? Now it's like a celebration. I then read everybody's bio, and I was like, oh, I didn't know they was in Louisville. But what are you feeling as like the voting is, and then we have several things to go to before the June. What are you feeling, not only about yourself, but meeting all of these wonderful women who were nominated?
Well, for one, I'm not from Louisville, so that's why I was like,
wow.
what? You know, it's and I don't get out enough to know enough people. I got a big networking that I do with family services and stuff like that. But like I said, just to be nominated and you don't know who it is, somebody's watching.
Somebody's
whether it's in the family service side or the food service side, somebody thought enough to say, guess what? She's been through a lot, losing my brother 5 years ago. She's going through a lot. Let's lift her up. And, even if I don't win, I'm a winner because somebody saw to see fit that, she's worthy of being nominated for this.
And not only worthy, but out of 400, I didn't know that. I missed that. I'm gonna have to go back. 400 submissions, and then you were selected. I was selected, which
gives like,
okay, this is okay, God, because you do what you do because you love doing what you do. But then you say you're not from Louisville. Where you from, Carletta?
Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Okay, Grand Rapids, Michigan. Up north, not from Louisville, but you've been doing what you're doing. How long you been in Louisville?
Well, I've been back since 2015. I moved from Atlanta.
Okay.
So I've been back since 2015.
So you have impacted somebody and you don't know who along that way. And that is what Family Matters Exchange and Visitation Center, that's probably the purpose of everything, because family does matter. It's not just your blood. It's people that you invite into your fold and that you make feel like family. Now, Carletta, tell us how people can connect with you, how they can take advantage of your services.
Well, you can reach me at 502-471-8110. I'm located at 1300 West Muhammad Ali, Suite 202. I'm on social medias. I know Facebook is Family Matters Exchange and Visitation Center. Instagram is Family Matters KY, and then LinkedIn is Family Matters KY as well. So you can reach me on all platforms. I'm learning TikTok because actually a judge told me, she reached out to me and she said, Carletta, you need to be on TikTok. You need to just explain the intake process and how it comes to court and stuff. So I'm learning that. I got a few videos up. Actually, one of them reached a judge in Chicago. So wow, you're doing something right.
You're doing something right for a judge. Was that Judge Denise Brown?
Yes,
that's my soror. That's how I know. And she is a TikTok queen.
Yes.
Congrats. A shout out to Judge Denise Brown.
She said, "Get on TikTok, girl."
She stays on TikTok and she be doing that makeup stuff, and I be like, Denise, you gonna beat my face one day. But shout out, and I love Denise Brown because she stays ahead of the game.
Yes.
That's another one. You wouldn't believe how old she is because she doesn't look it. And she stays in the mix. So shout out. She done told you, I'm going to need you on TikTok. And anytime Judge Denise Brown tells you do something, you better do it.
I have. And I'm learning. I ain't as good as her. But I watch her videos and I'm like, okay, I can do that. She's doing her little workout thing now.
Absolutely.
When my arm and all of this get together, look, I'm going to be working out too.
Absolutely. So, Carletta, give me your number. I want to post it in the comment section. 502-471. What is it again?
8110.
8110. You get with her now. And Carletta, listen, I look forward to meeting you. I look forward to celebrating you. We're going to have fun in these Today's Woman 2025 Most Admired Women streets. People going to continue to know who you are and connect with Family Matters. And vote for her right now. Go to todayswomannow.com and vote for Carletta Kilgore in the entrepreneur category. Thank you so much, Ladybug.
And look, y'all better vote for Tanya too at education.
Education, come on.
Right. Look, I work for JCPS too with autism.
That's how you do it. Listen,
yes, ma'am.
I'm over the river. Well, much success. I look forward to meeting with you, and thank you for being on our little pop-ups for Today's Woman, Mostly Wired Women. Right, until next time, we got another one. Y'all stay tuned. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.